8th video in a row. The rest of them were showing my face. But this one I'm going to just show you around. Or that's my gym I go to, Planet Fitness. But I'm just getting from a different perspective here, and that perspective is when we get to a place of calm, when we get to a place of serene, we get to a place of self-forgiveness, we get to a place of I'm sick of feeling miserable, I'm sick of not feeling good enough, I'm sick of being angry at everybody or someone in particular, or the misery of this freaking outer world, the way it's been all through the history. It's duality, separation, and good versus bad, and right, and this is nothing is, the struggle, no matter one step forward, two steps back, or vice versa. And well, in the series of videos I went through, letting go of the mind, going into breath, going into humming, going into toning, going into deep breathing, going into bringing yourself down from 10 down to 1, down to 0 point, down to 0, where you're at the beginning, you're at the still point, you're at the quantum now, the I call it the nectar of now. Whew, you got to breathe, you got to breathe. If you start thinking too much, you got to call yourself back. And the best way to do it is by breathing. You start going off on this tangents when you're trying to meditate, call yourself back. I call myself back by observing your breathing, taking deep breaths, expanding your lungs, exercising or shaking your body or doing Tai Chi or Qigong or do anything, run or dance or do a salt bath. Don't just do a bath, or do a salt shower. Put salt on your head all over your body while you're showering when you're not under the water, and ask that salt to cleanse you. And then let go of it all, go into the zone, and enjoy the zone, because the zone is a higher dimension. It's the fifth dimension. It's the new earth. It's the ecstasy, the bliss of self-love, of real self-love, of love for all, the oneness with all. Enjoy.